Well, the snow has come and gone as far as falling from the sky, but there's still plenty of it on the ground. Fox 45 has crews both in and around the metro this morning, keeping an eye on road conditions as you get ready to head out the door. And of course, everything you need to know about school closings and flight delays and cancellations.
But let's take a live look at downtown OKC. Pretty snow covered. Meteorologist Marcy Novak joining us. And we waited and waited and waited. And like you said, she finally arrived.
Right.
Mother Nature just taking her own sweet time.
Exactly. I'm glad the snow finally showed up to the party because I was getting a little bit worried yesterday afternoon. So yes, it finally happened, and now we're kind of left with a mess on the roads.
Right.
But not seeing any more snow falling, at least right now.
All right, Marcy, thanks so much. It is a second straight snow day for students in pretty much every school district in our viewing area. Oklahoma City, Edmond, Moore, Norman, Yukon, all canceling classes. If you take a look at your screen right now, it's a live view of our website, okcfox.com. This is the full list of closures. They're also running across the bottom of your screen. We'll have those for you all throughout the morning. No colleges are closed today, but some are going to be opening late. OU, OCCC, my alma mater, Oklahoma City University, and UCO, all going to be starting classes a little later today. OSU, you guys are operating on normal hours. If you're not sure about your class or your school, of course, call ahead or just jump online, okcfox.com. Also, keep track of the weather while you're on the go, along with our top stories of the day with the Fox 25 Morning News app. Stream our newscast live. Download it for free. It is available in your Apple or Android app store. Just search for KOKHAM.
Now to Fox 25's team coverage of this icy road condition. We are beginning here in the metro with Anthony West, who is live in the Fox 25 Sugar Creek Casino traffic tracker.
Anthony, what are you seeing, bud? All right, Anthony, thanks so much. Also keeping an eye on conditions on the main roads around town. Fox 25's Danielle Dunn joining us now from northeast Oklahoma City. Danielle, where are you?
All right, Danielle, thank you. Now, while it's suggested you stay home if you can, that's not an option for everyone. We know that. So if you need to check the road conditions, give the Department of Public Safety's Road Conditions Hotline a call. The number 888-425-2385. And if you plan on driving out of state today, come to your screen, take a look at these numbers, maybe write those down. These are road condition hotlines for Arkansas, Texas, Missouri, and Kansas. Now, if you are planning to fly from Will Rogers World Airport today, make sure you check your flight status before you leave home. Wednesday's long line of storms stretched all across the country, and that's to blame for flight cancellations and delays at nearly every major airport. Fox 25 talked to passengers who came to Will Rogers Airport hours early Wednesday to avoid the snow on the roads, while others were jumping airline to airline in an attempt to get out of Oklahoma City.
Then I jumped on Delta, and that got delayed, so I was going to miss my connection through Detroit. So now I'm going through Chicago on United, hoping to get into LaGuardia tonight by 11:30.
Oh, man, I hate that for her. Airport officials want to remind passengers that getting to an airport an hour, 15 minutes, an hour, 30 minutes early, plenty of time. Make sure you do check your flight status, though, before you leave. And we want to check the flight status for you right now. This is a look at the Will Rogers World Airport website. 6 cancellations as far as arrival, 14 canceled departures. Those sort of going to big cities like Atlanta, Houston. We're seeing Las Vegas, Dallas-Fort Worth, Detroit, all those sort of affected. So make sure you either go here or you go to your own airline's website before leaving the house. Make sure you're going to get off the ground safely. We are following breaking news here in the metro. Firefighters called to the scene of a duplex fire. It happened near Southwest 119th and Rockwell just after 2 a.m.
Yeah, let's get to Fox 25's Danielle Dunn. She's joining us live there on the scene. Danielle, do investigators know how this fire started?
Well, also breaking overnight, a fire at a Northwest Oklahoma City apartment complex, sending one person to the hospital. It happened at nearly the same time as that fire we just mentioned, right around 2 o'clock. It is the Grouse Run Apartments at Northeast 122nd near Penn Avenue. Neighbors called in the fire on the second floor of their building when they saw flames. No word yet on the condition of that victim who's in the hospital. Fox 25 will continue following this story. We'll let you know more as we get that information.
New this morning, Tulsa police trying to ID a dead body found naked in a pond. Police receiving a call about that body Tuesday afternoon at a public park right near downtown Tulsa. Here's that pond. Police say the body is that of a man about 35 years old. Right now, they're not only trying to ID the body, but they're also trying to figure out how this man died and then, of course, how his body ultimately ended up in that pond. Back here in the metro, Fox 25 learning that a 4-month-old baby was inside of the car that hit and killed Oklahoma Highway Trooper Nicholas Dees along I-40 Saturday night. Trooper Keith Birch was also hurt in that wreck. He remains in serious condition. OHP confirming that baby was in the car with driver Stephen Clark of Cushing. The investigation into why Clark went around a roadblock is still ongoing. Meanwhile, Governor Fallin has ordered flags be flown at half-staff starting Friday in honor of Trooper Dees. His funeral is scheduled to happen Saturday at noon in Broken Bow. All right, want to get to your top stories this morning. I'm sure you noticed gas prices keep dropping all around the metro. Kind of a good news, bad news situation.
Yeah, right now the 44 Food Mart at Southeast 44th and Byers Avenue has a gallon of regular priced at $1.98. Now, it's the first time since 2010 we've seen gas prices below $2 anywhere in the U.S. And while many people are excited about the low prices, people in the oil and gas business are facing a grim reality. Fox 25 speaking with an analyst who says if prices continue dropping, you could see as many as 1,000 people losing jobs in Oklahoma's oil and gas industry.
An American healthcare worker who may have been exposed to Ebola in Western Africa is being flown to the United States for treatment. That worker is being transferred to Emory University Hospital in Atlanta. That hospital has a serious communicable diseases unit where this person will be very closely monitored. This news comes on the heels of the CDC naming Emory as one of only 36 U.S. hospitals designated to treat Ebola. The closest to us here in Oklahoma City is Parkland Hospital in Dallas. So far, Emory has successfully treated 4 Ebola patients.
An international investigation underway this morning after an American woman is stabbed to death in the bathroom of a mall in Abu Dhabi, that is in the United Arab Emirates. Police releasing this surveillance video of their prime suspect in the case. Now, the person you see right there was leaving the bathroom in a headscarf and a black full-length gown. Police say they don't know if the person is a man or a woman, but the victim is 47-year-old Abolia Ryan. She's originally from Hungary, the mom of twins. She worked as a teacher for many years here in the U.S. The U.S. Embassy in Abu Dhabi is working with local authorities in that investigation. Okay, well, this is a disgusting problem in San Francisco, and I guess you could say it's now getting a appropriate solution.
Then you'd have people walking around smelling like urine, too.
Okay.
Yeah, wait to hear how city officials are planning to stop people from peeing on walls in public. Plus,
they really have hockey in Oklahoma?
Yeah, it's the question UCO's hockey coach gets most often. Hear why the team may now become more of a well-known name here in our state. Your time right now, 5:21. You're watching the Fox 25 Morning News.
all right, well, this is a warning. You got to make sure you're checking your freezer this morning.
Yeah, contaminated Bluebell ice cream accused of killing 3 people. The products need to throw away immediately.
And how many more Americans are returning to the United States after being exposed to Ebola in Sierra Leone? The very latest on this scary situation. The time right now is 5:43, looking at temperatures in the upper 40s around downtown OKC. We'll check in with Kyle Roberts for the latest on your forecast, too.
We are live at the Guthrie Green this morning, 6 in the morning on the road, and you're invited to come and be a part of it. Welcome to the program. It's 7 a.m. now on this Friday, July 19th. I'm Leanne Taylor.
And I'm Rich Lenz. We've got a lot of fun. We've also got your weather news and your news. So let's start with some headlines right now. Overnight, a man leading Tulsa police on a high-speed chase, and he left his 2-year-old toddler behind. We've got a live report with new information.
Also, officials will make a major announcement in the Asiana airline crash in San Francisco this morning.
And that would be Eric Hyman and his band, and they are with us this morning. They're going to be playing for us throughout the show, and we're awful happy to have them.
Omar al-Bashir, the Sudanese dictator charged with war crimes, is currently under surveillance, not by a national government, but by a Hollywood star. Actor George Clooney told the newspaper The Guardian that he's been paying to maintain a spy satellite aimed at the border of North and South Sudan to, quote, keep an eye on al-Bashir. The actor says he wants the dictator to have, quote, the same amount of attention that I get. I think that's fair. Clooney's spy program, the Satellite Sentinel Project, tracks Sudan's army and warns civilians ahead of attacks. Well, the Thunder went into last night's draft with 3 picks and came away with 4 new players, including some much-needed depth at the center position.
With the 12th pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Steven Adams from Rotorua, New Zealand, and the University of Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
All right, he's a big guy. Well, not that, he's a little lean, 7-footer though, has a lot of athletic ability, but he's green. He's only played 1 year of college ball. And it's a good chance, though, that we're going to be able to watch him play right here in Tulsa with the 66ers next season. So he's going to get a chance to develop, and we'll see a talented young player with a lot of upside here in town. Adam says he's going exactly where he wanted to.
I really wanted to go to OKC from the start, especially for the first workout. Ever since then, it's just been like, yeah, I knew that was the one I wanted to go to.
Yeah, most experts say this is a great place for him to go because he'll have time to develop. Well, after Adams, the Thunder traded the 29th pick for the 26th, and they then drafted Colorado strong forward Andre Robertson. They used the 32nd pick to grab Alex Abrinas from Spain. He's a project. It's going to take him a while. And then they bought the 40th pick, and they acquired Grant Jarrett from Arizona. So there's your draft for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 7:05 right now. New information in the Boston Marathon bombing. Why the FBI says there was no way they could have prevented the attack before it happened.
Also, it's coming back around and around and around. Yep, vinyl and its revival.
Taking a look outside with the Osage Casino Skycam Network, and it's been a warm start to your Friday, and there is a chance of storms, especially to folks to the north of us. Mike Grogan has all the details when we come back.